Aloha. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Aloha kakahiaka, which means good morning in Hawaiian. Welcome, e komo mai. Welcome. I'm so glad everyone's here today. Well, I shouldn't say that because nobody's here yet. Well, no, there's one. Sonia's here, and I see others coming in, so please pop in and say hello. Hi, Heather. Good morning, my bestie. How are you this morning? I am so glad that we got to talk a little bit this morning. Um, as everyone knows, Heather's my best friend. She doesn't have any content. She's just she's my best friend, and she helps me with my channel. She's one of my mods, kind of help make sure there's no riffraff going on over here. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. E komo mai. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a busy morning, you guys. Oh my word. It's been a busy morning. I had to run to the store because we cook for the fur babies. So good morning, Great Racine. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. But I had to go get them some food, and then while I was there, I picked up some meats and stuff for our our personal use, human consumption. Even though we use human grade food for the dogs, right? But yeah, it is what it is. We make it happen, right? So welcome. I am so glad you all are here. Like I said, it's been a little busy morning. I'm so excited. I had my first eggnog latte this morning from Starbucks. I wanted one the other day when they first came out, but I didn't make it. But I made it this morning. In fact, I made it so early that the other stores, including the commissary where I was going to get my meats from, wasn't even open yet. So I had to sit in my car for a few minutes, which was fine. The sun was shining. It's cold out. It was 19 earlier. Let me see. So what's in your cup? What's your temperature where you're at? And what are you working on? I'm just going to ask all three of those questions right now. So tell me what's in your cup. Racine's drinking tea and crocheting the stitches from Battle of the Stitches. I seen that. I wanted to check that out. Thank you for sending me that link. But I had that I had gotten the notification on that, and I was like, I want to check that out. But right now, I am going to see what my temperature is now. But this morning it was really crazy cold, so okay. So right now it's sunny and it's 25, and it feels like 25. This morning when I was out, it was 19. You should have seen me. I looked like a little Eskimo girl. I had a hoodie. I had I had a hat. I was like making sure I was not going to be getting cold while I was out. And as long as I was in the car, I was good. As long as I was in the building, I was good. It was when I got out of that car, not so good. Because, with the wind chill, let's see, does it say? Wind right now is southeast at 3 miles an hour. So that's not too awfully bad. But there's sometimes when it's really bad. But today was not that day. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So others, how is everyone doing today? I am Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. I feel like I'm a little hyped up today, but I've had coffee. It was so good too. And I got me another cup before I came in here. So in this cup, in my Honu cup, which is turtle in Hawaiian, I have coffee and half and some raw sugar. And it's still warm, so I'm thankful for that. My friend Heather actually got me because I don't know if any of you've heard me mention that I was looking to find one of those little cup holder warmer things to put in here when I'm on my live, so that way it still keeps my cup and my coffee warm. And she found one for me, and it's a Mickey Mouse. Yay! MICKEYMOUSE. Aloha, Barbara. Good morning. Good morning. Aloha, kakahiaka. It's good to see you. E komo mai, which means come on in. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad everyone is here. I'm just kind of killing some time before I really get into the meat of everything that's going on today. I'm a little hyper, Barbara, this morning because I had been out early this morning, even before the stores really opened. But I got an eggnog latte from Starbucks this morning, and then I had to sit and wait for about 20 minutes almost for the grocery store to open on base. So I just kind of sat in the car. It was really nice. It was 19 degrees outside, but I was in my car and the sun was shining. So it was nice. I enjoyed my coffee, just kind of chilling. I was like, okay. So yeah, so I'm a little hyper, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yes. Oh my Lanta, for sure. It's kind of crazy. I came home, my daughter's just getting up, because she worked really late last night. And she's like trying to figure out what's happening because she got up as I was walking in. I know, eggnog. The thing is, I went to the grocery store. Actually, I went to 2 grocery stores before I came home to get ready to get on my live. And it dawned on me as I was making this cup of coffee, I forgot to look to see if they've gotten the eggnog creamer yet. Coffee Mate during this time of year, right? A lot of times, hi KK Crochet, how are you today? Aloha, aloha, kakahiaka, e komo mai means welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I didn't even bother looking to see if they've gotten the creamer yet from Coffee Mate for the eggnog creamer. So I'm gonna look. I have to go store again tomorrow. But I'll look tomorrow and see. So yeah. So what's in your cup? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Right now I'm assembling a couple of my roses. I have a couple of rosebuds and a couple of full bloom roses that I'm getting ready to assemble and add to their stems. Like I have this one's already added to the stem. And then I have a cutter that I'll cut the pointy end off. I like the pointy, but I don't like the pointy because I feel like people can get injured. So I always cut this off. And I found the most awesome tool. They're shears, right? Let me show you. They're power gear cutting, and they're from Fiskars. And I don't need to put a lot of pressure because it automatically does it for me. So it doesn't hurt my hand as much. So I'm thankful for that. KK says she's got water and you still haven't put anything new on the hook. When I do it, it will be a blanket. Oh, yay, yay. Yes, ma'am. I am in love with, I forget who was talking about it the other day. The Fifi blanket from, I wrote it down. Hold on. Let me find my brain. And the ladies sent it to me. Couple of you ladies sent me the link, but it's the Fifi blanket from Juan. Thank you. Yes. And so I got it downloaded on my phone so I can just look at it, and I am making that. I want to make that blanket. But I think I'll probably start that in January. Because I've got my craft event coming up. So yeah, so right now I'm just concentrating on a few things. And Debbie, if I see you on here, I want to show you something. So if y'all see Debbie, let me know, please, in case I miss her. But yeah, KK, I've really been trying to, I've watched a video and then I get sidetracked, and so I have to go back and watch some more. I've been watching your video in like intervals because that's kind of how it's been lately. I don't know why. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I haven't forgotten. I haven't finished watching it either, but I'm not going to not watch it. Does that make sense? um Barbara, I've had too much caffeine today. Words are hard. I know, right? My brain is, I don't know what's going faster, my mouth or my brain. It is hard to keep up with everyone, KK, but I try to keep, catch up with everybody. And there's days where I can literally just come in my office and put my computer on, my laptop, my computer, my iPhone, and my iPad on with 3 different people, and I still never can catch up, right? Because even if I don't get to hear the whole thing, I hear bits and pieces because I have all 3 going all at the same time. I look like a circus clown over here when I have that going on. My husband's like, "Mom, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm catching up on some videos." He's like, "Okay." He just walks away. And so, but yeah, so it's been a fun morning already, you guys. It really has. It really has. Let's see, we're 11 minutes in. I don't want to get ahead of everyone, but I got a lot going on, you guys. I do. Assembling roses. And then I've got a package that I've got to send out. Did I forget my scissors again, you guys? Where's my bag? Oh my goodness. Where is it? I found it. Yes, I found it. See, I had to go to a bigger bag for my hooks and for my stitch markers. See all that? They're all in there. And then I don't have all my hooks in here, but I have the hooks. I have tape measure, notepad, pens, pencils, notepads, all kinds of stuff. But I had to go to a bigger bag because the exterior pouch that I had I keep this part with my yarn needles and my stitch markers, and for travel, well, one of the needles decided, no, it wasn't even a needle, it was one of those metal hooks. It punctured the hole in my smaller bag, so now I'm in a bigger bag. But I love it still because it's pink flamingos. It's pink flamingos. It's hard to keep up with everyone. Oh, yes. I thought that was a new message. Sorry. Hey, everyone, please don't forget to hit that like button for me, and share me out if you like what you see. In fact, thank you. Let me start with that. No, let me rewind. Thank you, everyone. I exceeded my 200. Remember, I was saying I was wanting to get to 200 before the end of the year. Well, thanks to all of you that's been sharing me out. I'm over my 200 mark. As of this morning, I think I was at 206. So thank you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each and every one of you. Racine's in Blooming, Illinois now. And thank you, KK. Yes, I'm so excited. Susan E. Let me see. Susan E. You're new. Hi, Susan. You sub. Hi, everyone. She says, hi. It's so good to see you. It's good to meet you. Hi, Susie. I'm so glad you are here. E como mai, which means welcome in Hawaiian. And everyone's saying hi to Susan, and Susan is saying hi in response. Thank you, Racine. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me and sharing me out. This really means a lot to me. It really does. I love each and every one of you. I can't say enough for the love that this community has shown to me so up to this point, and it's just amazing to me. And honestly, I love each and every one of you, but I thank God first and foremost that He's given me this platform to be able to come and visit with you all, as part of my family, and support each other and pray for each other and love each other. And so I'm so glad that I'm here. And so, what was I saying before that? Before I got emotional. But anybody who knows me, anybody who's seen me so far, they all know I get emotional, and I am not going to apologize for that. So sorry, not sorry. I have, Sonia, I have. But you know what? Like I said, I think a lot of it is because of all of you. So, and by the grace of God, as long as He continues to tarry, He helps me with this as well. Yes. Pressing entire. I don't know what that means. Racine, help me out. Sonia said, you worked hard to get to 200 subs. That's so great. You deserve it. Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate it. So what's on everyone's hooks and what's in your cup, if you haven't told me already yet? And what's your temperature where you are? It is 25 here now. It was 19 while I was out earlier. And then I'm going to finish this rose just real quick. And then I want to go on to a couple things that's been happening here. Just kind of exciting stuff. I've got a couple things that I want to show you. And then I know that someone asked me about my the sticks that I use for I think it was Catherine. She was asking me what kind of sticks I use, and I have some different ones on my Amazon wish list right now that I want to give it a try. They're floral sticks as well, but they're the floral sticks that has wire, and so they're more like I can mold them and kind of move them around a little bit. Like these are just like sticks, like literally just sticks. Whereas the floral sticks are with wire, and they're just as thick as these, I think, at one end, and the other end is a little bit smaller. But I think if I was looking at it right, I can take one end and bend it, right? So that way I won't need to glue buttons to the tops to be as stoppers for in the rose. Let's see here. Enter the right spelling city. Oh, let's see. It's 5 degrees there in Wisconsin. Oh, Susan, do you have a lot of snow? Let's see. You've been wearing your hand knitted sweater and socks. I think I would be as well, Susan. Yes. And then make yourself a hoodie with only seeing, like I just got a request for those hats that only, in the wintertime, it just shows your eyes once you pull it down, the whole mask. So I'm getting ready to make one of those today. I'll have it done by this evening. But I have a special request from my daughter for that. And you have some snow. Yes. Amazing, right? But it is that time of year. So, and yeah, it is that time of year. Let me get some water. Like I said, I was already out this morning. So I've been out cruising and not really cruising. I've been to this couple stores this morning and got some coffee, and then I got some more coffee, and yeah, just having a blast. So I just showed you that I have roses on my hook. So I've got these, and then I've got another set of these, and then I need to make some more rose buds for the red. I have 3 full bloom roses, and I have one rose bud of the red right now. And so I just have to finish, well, put those all together and make 2 more rose buds. I The other day after I got off of here, I glued a whole bunch of buttons on all my sticks so I could just have a whole bunch already ready to go. I've got some glue strings hanging out over here. They look like little spider webs, you guys. And I don't like spiders. I am not a spider girl. No, not at all. KK says, we have already been out this morning too. I was happy to get home. It was below 30 degrees. Oh, yeah. And KK, wait, where are you at? You're not in a cold spot, are you? You're not in a cold area. I forget where you're at. Where are you at, KK? I'm drawing a blank. Don't mind me. West Virginia. Okay, so you are in a cold spot. Do you have snow right now too, KK? Please forgive my brain, you guys. My brain is slacking today. See, it's like, no, I'm kidding. Oh, Susan, your back is hurting right now, so you've been mostly resting and knitting. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry to hear about your back. I pray that that'll heal quickly. It's not fun. It's not fun. I deal with sciatica every once in a while, so I fully understand. And it's not every once in a while. I just kind of push through, right? But sometimes it gets to that point where you can't even push through anymore. You just got to say, okay, I'm done. Give me the ice, give me the hot pad, and give me the meds, right? So I pray that you don't overdo yourself though, which we have a tendency of doing, right? Let's see here. KK said, no, it's coming tonight, 1 to 5 inches. Ooh, ouch. And you had ice on Tuesday. Okay. It's getting better slowly. Yes, Susan. And it does. It takes time. Yes. And Sonia says, at Susan, thank you for supporting everyone. Yes, we thank you very much, Susan. We really do. We appreciate you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's see, I said roses. I showed you the tool that I use to cut. It makes cutting those sticks so much easier on my hands and my wrist. And let's see here. Oh, my Mobius. Aw, that's sweet. So this is my project that I have just decided yesterday is going to be mine, because first of all, I really like it. And second of all, I had to frog it 3 times. This is my 4th time putting it together, and it's turning out really nice. But it's the goldenrod Mobius scarf from Tamara Kelly from Moogly.com. And this is a Karen halo. It was in a circle, and I had it for a while, but I didn't know what I was going to make with it. And then I seen that pattern recently, and I was like, so I'm loving it. So this is the Mobius scarf. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I decided after frogging 3 times and working with this, it's so nice and soft. It's going to be mine. It was going to be just because I wanted to make it. I've never done a Mobius shawl or scarf before. So I was like, oh, I'm going to make it. Thank you, Sonia. Your nephew's name is Mobius? Oh, really? Well, from what I'm seeing, have you seen the Mobius fidget toys? There's not really an end. There's not an end to the scarf. It's because of how we've assembled it. You can wear it in any direction, and it'll have the design all throughout it. Like I started off, like as an example, this one here, I started off with 102 stitches. And once I assembled, those 102 stitches became 204 stitches. And the design is going all the way through it. Yes, it does. It's based on mathematicians. I think so. I think so. It has something to do with math. Um, but I had never made a Mobius scarf before. I had made a fidget toy that was a Mobius fidget toy, but for some reason my brain was not wrapping around, because I mean that was just single or double crochets for the fidget toy, right? That I had made, and it was a Mobius, and I understood the concept on that. But for some reason, to add different stitches for me, my brain wasn't wrapping around it very well. So hence the reason why I frogged it 3 times. And this time it's working better. And it says that you kind of only need 2 stitch markers. For me, I need more than 2 stitch markers. Because it's 204 and I want to make sure I stay on count, right? Every 50 I would do a stitch marker. So that way I knew that I was still on count and I wasn't losing my stitches somewhere. So that's what's helped me to get it to this point now, because I frogged it like the first, I think I was only getting up to the 5th row and I'd have to frog it. So yeah, I had to use more than 2 stitch markers. It does. It does. The stitch markers. When I'm telling new people, new crocheters, and if, somebody who wants to learn to crochet, just make sure you get stitch markers. Get the hook that feels good for your hands, that you feel like you can utilize. And, sometimes I'll help them out with that. And then for your first project, pick something that you think you can attain and get done within a short amount of time, so you can see the rewards of crocheting, because then that makes you keep wanting to go, right? That encourages you to keep going, like, oh, look what I made. Maybe it was 3 hours later, but that 3 hours, you're seeing the results of what you just did with your own 2 hands, as a new crocheter or new, whatever project, whatever art or craft that you're wanting to do. Make it a small craft, right? Make it something small that you can attain the goal quickly, see your results quickly, and therefore you'll be like, ooh, that was awesome. I think I'll keep going. I think I'm going to get something else, and then start working your way up to something bigger and once you get the hang of it, kind of like one of the girls that I taught in one of my classes, she barely even knew slip stitches, single crochets. And now she's creating her own garments, for herself, for her children, her family. And I mean, every time I see her, she's got something new on her hook and something new and fabulous that she's come up with, and she's very, 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 she amazes me. Like, she's very, she designs her own stuff. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but Sonia says, yes, small projects keeps you motivated to keep crocheting. Yes. And that's, I think, like I said, I think that's with everything, this may not sound nice, but I heard somebody say one time, keep it simple, stupid, right? And I'm not saying that in a mean way, but creative. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, no. Thank you, Heather. Sorry. I can't see you guys. She's talented, right? Yes, she's very talented. And thank you, Heather. She's creative. Like, she designs her own things. Like, she took a jean jacket and the sleeve was too short for her. So she took the sleeve completely off, sewed it, then crocheted from the shoulder all the way down, and then she took the cuff off the jean jacket sleeve and crocheted that, attached it, and now it fits her perfectly. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. But she's done really good. But that was not nice, was it? I'm sorry. But if we keep it simple, we'll get it, and we work our way up, right? Simple and laid back is my goal for the next year. I don't enjoy lots of deadlines and making things I don't want to make. I'm going to make what I enjoy. Amen, KK. Amen. There we go. Wait, where did I go? Oh, okay, there we go. And then Sonia, absolutely. Let's see here. Heather says, KISS was a military term we used to use. And what is that? Keep it simple, stupid? Is that what it was? Then there was the acronym was KISS. I love it. I love it. See, I knew I heard it, but I couldn't remember where I heard it from. And simple and laid back is a good thing. But so there's my Mobius, you guys. And then, like I said, I've been making roses. What else? What else? I know there was something else. Oh, I know what it was. Have everyone told me what they have in their cup yet? Did I miss it? Tell me again. Tell me again. And what are you all working on? I can talk today. Really, I can. I really can. It's been crazy. Like I said, this morning was kind of crazy, but it's okay. Heather has peppermint mocha coffee and water. Yay. Oh yeah, in this one I have some Gatorade. I have some Gatorade in this one. Oh, Sonia, you create your own designs and others want me to crochet things for them. I crochet form for yourself and my kids. Oh, yes. Yes. That is awesome, Sonia. Do you have content? I think you do, right? If I'm not mistaken. And Susan says, sparkling water. Oh, nice. I don't ever know how to pronounce that, Susan, so I wasn't going to try. But I know and I've seen the drink that you're talking about. I've never tried it because I'm not a big fan of sparkling, but it's okay. We all like different things, right? That's what makes us unique. And I love it. I love it. Sonia says, yes, I do. You have a small channel. Okay, Sonia. I think I subscribed to you like when I first got on here and we first met. So, but for some reason, even though I hit that bell for all, I don't get all of the notifications for everybody that I follow. I don't know. YouTube don't like me, I guess. I didn't know. Hi, Tanya. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. E como mai. Aloha, kakahiaka. You're drinking coffee. Yay. Coffee. Sonia says, slowly working on it as I work full time, have 2 kids and a small parenting support business as well. Oh, what a blessing. What a blessing. Yes. I have 3 kiddos, but all mine are grown. And then I have my 7th grandbaby on his way in January. So I'm excited for that. In fact, this weekend I'm heading to the baby shower. So Sonia, what do you do full time? If you're doing all that at part time, what are you doing full time? Oh my word. You must be really young with all that on your plate. Next year, you'll be focused on getting your subs and content watch hours. Yes, yes. That'll be good. That'll be good, Sonia. Tanya says, Susan says, hi, Tanya. And then Tanya, I've been working on your bills. Oh, that's not fun. Now you're ready to do something fun. Yes, do something fun. Oh, and you have an 11-year-old and a 12-year-old. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's an even Steven. Boy and a girl. Awesome. They're a blessing, aren't they? They're a blessing. Um, Sometimes when they're growing up, you're like, oh, what did I do? Right? But then they get older and they become more helpful and more caring. At least that's what you're praying for as you're raising them, right? Um, oh, you're a social worker, but work as a parent coach for a virtual home visiting program with parental and mothers with children 0 to 3 years old. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Barbara, you're fine. You're fine. Tell everybody I said hi. I hope Dad's doing well today and Mom. Yes, yes. I'm glad you're back, though. I'm glad you're back. Um, Sonia, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. I was in the system for a little while in my youth, and yeah, yeah. And it takes special people to work that that side of the house, especially if you're dealing with the youth, right? Um, okay, okay. Oh, wow, bless your heart. I'm sure that's not easy. I'm sure that's not easy. I'm sure you've seen some things then. Um, and you run a support group as well. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. Um, yeah, yeah. You do, Sonia, you do. And I hate saying this, but um, my experience with the social with that, not not all of it, but um, some people just have no, for the lack of a better way to say this, some people just has no business being in the foster care as far as being a foster parent, or even working with children or any of that, social services, group homes, because I feel like some of them are not in it for the right reasons, and I'll leave that there. They're not in it to really help. They're not being helpful, and I wish there was more people that who really have a desire to help would help. And some of them are meant to be in that role, but there are so many, especially back in the day when I was in the system, that they had no business being in um that role. So so I'm thankful for you, thankful that you have that love and that compassion to do that. um that touches my heart, it does. um for sure have to have a passion. Thank you, Miss Barbara. I love you. Let's see. And KK, it takes a special people to care for our young people who have been dealt a difficult life. Yes, for certain. For certain. 100%. Yes. 100%. Yes, KK, for sure. So, let's see here. You know, um, I know I have a couple of people here that also uh, are truckers, are trucking. They get all of our things from one end of the United States to the other end of the United States, and they're on the road. A lot of them are by themselves. um, and I just want to say, even, yes, I appreciate a lot of people. I appreciate our military, I appreciate our first responders, and I pray for each of them. And I pray also for our truckers, because they're on the road all by themselves, and there's so many people out there that they don't they don't even consider, they're not even considerate to the truckers when they're out on the road. They just, oh, whatever, he's bigger than I am. I'm still going to cut him off, whatever. They just have no respect for truckers. They don't care for truckers, which is wrong. I mean, if it weren't for the truckers, we wouldn't have half of what we have coming across the United States because of that. Because the truckers, like, we wouldn't have our bread, or we wouldn't have those pair of shoes that's coming from one end of the United States into the central part, or to the northern part, or to the southern part. So please keep in mind for the truckers. Okay. I'm saying that because I have 2 truckers in my life. And sometimes, it's hard. It's hard. And so keep our truckers also in your thoughts and prayers today and every day. Let's see here. That's why crocheting is your outlet, Sonia. Oh, yes, yes. And I tell my husband and I tell people, hey, crochet is cheaper than therapy. Right? It is. Crocheting is cheaper than therapy. And yes, I love teaching anybody who's interested in learning to crochet. So a lot of people ask me when they meet me, hey, will you teach me to crochet? Sure, and I'll give them my phone number, and I'll let them know, hey, just text me and let me know when you want to meet up, and go meet up somewhere where we can drink some coffee and talk story and learn how to crochet. Right, Tanya? Much cheaper for sure. So I was showing you my flowers, showed you my Mobius. I'm getting ready to make a lovey from NRJ3, Zelda. I follow her tutorial, and so I'll be making blanket for him, and then I have up there, I have another Stitch, and I have a Winnie the Pooh. Yes, Garfield, thank you. I really can think today, right? I'm not thinking very clearly right now, and as much coffee as I've had, maybe I should slow down on my coffee. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, so this I got at one of the craft fairs that I was at recently, and my neighbor made these, and it's called Fragrant Blends Candle Bar. And what you can do is you can go in there and you can make your own fragrances, put your own stuff together and stuff. But this one is a one that they've blended, and they're out of Manhattan, Kansas. And this one's called Kansas Cowboy, and it smells, oh my word, it smells so nice. Let's see here. Susan says, hi, Crochet Therapy. Okay, your coffee didn't do the trick this morning. Well, I'm sorry. Mine has definitely kicked in. I feel like I'm talking really fast, and I need to just slow down just a little bit. It's chill, right? I'm in my nice and warm house. And then after this, I'm going to go get some breakfast because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. But anybody who knows me also knows that I don't eat before I go on my lives most of the time. So let me show you my goodies. Okay. So, and you're drinking water this morning, Sonia? Awesome. So I did a thing. Black Friday? Was it Black Friday or right before Black Friday? I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, I think this has an invoice on here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's find out. See, I don't even know. I haven't. All I did was open it up a little bit. Oh. Huh. That's pretty cool. Like if I decided I wanted to return it, then it would be, I just had to pull my address off, and the bottom address is the return address. Isn't that cool? Let's see, is there a receipt in here? Uh-oh! Timber. Did you guys hear that? Sorry. So I got on Yarnspirations. I seen something that really caught my eye. Well, two things. And these things I've never had, so I wanted to get them, and I'm definitely going to try them. Like, I already have in mind what I'm going to do with this first item that I'm pulling out. I'm trying to not make so much noise, even though I'm like dropping things. I apologize for that, you guys. That was really loud, wasn't it? So this is called Burnett Fluffy. Oh my word. Wow. It is so fluffy, and it's a 5 weight. And let's see here if I can show that to you. Can you see that? That is so pretty. And this one's called Mineral Red. And this is a 5 weight. And let's see here. That is so pretty. And it is so, so soft, you guys. From Yarnspirations, Burnett Fluffy. And let's see here. It's a 9.8 ounce, 415 yards. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This would make a beautiful Mobius scarf too, you guys. I really think so. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, the color on my camera isn't showing too true of a color, but on the on the feed, it looks pretty true to color, like when I'm looking at it on my phone in comparison to on here. It's very nice for sure, Tanya. Yes, Susan. And then, oh my goodness, this one. It's called Yarnspirations Karen Simply Me Luster. Here, let me pull this out real quick out of the bag so I can show it to you while I'm reading. I'm a little surprised at it, honestly, but it's still beautiful. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So here is Simply Me Luster. And this is in the colorway Sable. And let's see here. Oh, it's got a nice little pattern on there. It's a 6 ounce, 360 yards, and it's a 4 weight. This is not showing up even close to being as nice as it is. Like, the colors are true, but when it says luster, it really means luster. Like, it is so shiny, and I know it's not showing up in the camera or anywhere. I'm trying to see if it'll focus in better so you can see the shine. Oh, there's a little bit of the shine. I feel like you guys can see that. It looks bigger than a 4 weight. It does, but it's a 4 weight. Let me show you. Can you see that there? So yeah, that is a 4 weight. And you can see a little bit as to why it's called luster, because you can see the shiny. When I first opened it, I was like, wow. So Those are the only 3 things that I got from them, because there were a couple things that really piqued my interest, right? So the fluffy, I know I'm making a scarf or a shawl or even a snood. There's enough here that I could do 2 things really. If I did decided 415 yards, I could probably do a snood and a hat. Um, or I could do a scarf and a hat set. Probably still use only um, one skein of that because it's 415 yards. And then this luster, how many yards did I say? It's 360 yards. And I bought 3 of the luster because I think I want to make like a pocket shawl. I think it'll make a really pretty pocket shawl. Pocket shawl. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me, what would you make with this? Give me some ideas, please. Inquiring minds want to know. It's so pretty. Oh, you know what would be nice? Socks or those booties, the alpine stitch or country cottage, right? I think that would be pretty to make stockings. I don't know if I want to do the Christmas stockings or just regular stockings. Either way, it's nice and soft. It's really soft, you guys. It's really soft. Slippers? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Slippers. Those alpine slippers, right? From Turtle Trunk. I think those would really be pretty. Um, I could use like a solid brown for your toe and heel, and then, or like a cream, actually a cream, off-white cream color for the toe and heel and the top. Yeah, that's what I think I'm making with this. Or a hat. I've got 3 skeins. I've got 3 skeins of this one, the luster. But it's so beautiful, you guys. I wish you guys could really see and feel what this is like. It's so beautiful. But I don't buy a lot of yarn online because I like to feel it, and touch it. But um these 2 I bought mainly because they were on sale. And I wanted to show you guys something different because I hadn't seen these. I don't think I've seen these. Um, but like I've said, it's been kind of hard to keep up with everybody too. So Yolanda Lopez, oh, I love her, used to have a crochet pattern for slippers. I know how to make them because I made many. Oh, yes, yes. I used to watch Yolanda too, and I think I remember seeing that. And whose pattern do I use that I was using for a while? And they're more like a booty type slipper is from uh, On the Hook Crochet. Why am I drawing a blank, you guys? I'm drawing a blank. Um, um, I'll find her because I know who I'm referring to. What is her? Give me a minute. I'll find her. So my Lovey pattern, yes, is from Zelda at NRJ3. My roses are from Secret Yarnery. And I need to get better. Please forgive me, everyone. I need to get better at posting that in my description box, so that way everybody can have someone to kind of look back on, whenever you pull. Jean, yes, Jean. Thank you, Tanya. I couldn't remember her name, but it is on the hook, right? Her channel. Oh no, Yolanda's channel got hacked. Wait, I knew someone's channel got hacked. That's not good. I tell you, people have nothing better to do but to cause havoc in other people's lives. That's sad. Hopefully she can get back up running, right? Okay, yes. Jean from On the Hook Crochet. She has I think it was her that has the booties that I liked. There was somebody else too. Well, Susan, all we can do is pray for them, right? It's like, God, help these people to know. Well, they know that they're causing havoc, but some people just don't care. But you know what? All we can do is pray for them and pray that, that they don't have anything, because I know that sometimes, I'm trying to be careful how I say this, because I mean, sometimes we don't know their situation, right? Now, when it comes to something like hacking, there's no moral reason. There's no reason for it at all. And there's no reason for a lot of things that people do that, are dishonest or whatever. But, sometimes when people do certain things, it's just a cry. It's just a cry. Say, hey, I'm miserable, so let me help you to become miserable with me so I don't have to be by myself, right? So we just have to pray for people. And it's hard sometimes, as a praying person. Sometimes, I mean, I'll be honest, I'll be the first one to tell you, some days when I know I'm supposed to pray for people and something's bothering me, and I'll be like, God, why do I have to pray for that person? I don't want to pray for that person, because I'm upset with that person, right? But God doesn't tell us to pray for that person, or, he tells us to pray for them, because we were at one time that person in need of prayer, right? So next time, every time I start thinking, God, I don't want to, whenever I'm thinking, God, why am I having to pray for this person? Or why should I care? It's because he says I should. He tells me that I should care for them. I should love them as he loved us, I mean, right? So that's why I pray for people, because I know for a fact that I needed prayer and somebody prayed for me. And then God tells me to pray for them, to love them, to care for them. And I want to make sure that I do, because I want to follow what God's word tells me to do, to reach out to everyone. Because we're not the judge. I'm not the judge. God's our judge. And so all I can do is do what God wants me to do and leave the judging to him. Everybody's relationship with the Lord is their own. And so, yeah, I have to do my part for myself, but I also have to do my part for others and what God wants me to do. So thank you, Heather. Amen. Amen. So sorry, not preaching. I'm just saying how I feel about people. Sometimes we get frustrated with people, but we have to remember that those same people probably get frustrated with us, right? So, but anyways, hey, everybody, I know it's a minute out, but I probably should get off of here. It's been a long morning. I do need to go eat some breakfast. And my sugars are starting to go down a little bit, so, which is good, because I was kind of hyped up at the beginning, but that's okay. And I'm still kind of hyper. I'm ready to go crochet, honestly. That's what I'm ready to do. I really want to go and get my roses done, and then I need to do a package prep for somebody, and get a couple things sent out. And thankfully, I was able to be on here today. At first, I wasn't sure if I was going to be, but something canceled for today, so I was able to be on here with all of you peeps, with all my peeps. I am so thankful that each and every one of you were here today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for visiting and staying for as long as you did, hearing me ramble. Excuse me. And until we meet again, ahui ho malama pono. Continue to make beautiful things out of string/yarn. Ahui ho malama pono means until we meet again, take care. Love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful weekend. And let's see, today is Thursday. So I have service tonight, but hopefully I will see you all on Sunday with Barbara and Tanya for our Sunshine Crochet Gals. That'll be at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Not sure about any other time zone, but you'll get a notification, and hopefully you all can join us on Sunday. But until we meet again, take care. Ahui ho, malama pono.